Okay, yo. So we're here, RaddTitan crew, and we're at the Kinetiquettes booth with our good friend Adib, who all knows is one of the main guys over here, and we're going to be talking to him. Thank you for sparing. I know it's a very busy day for you, so thanks for giving us the time. Now I'm going to hand you the mic, and then we're going to go through some stuff. So let's start off. Basically, let's talk about this upcoming release, this pre-order now. So tell me about.
Okay, so
it's Suri, right?
Jury,
that's the damn name.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the 3 Street Fighter female characters here, Juri, Cammy, and Chun-Li.
Yeah, I know them too.
Yeah.
I know those ones.
So Juri is now up for pre-order, and Cammy and Chun-Li will follow suit soon after. Yeah, so she's went up for pre-order like maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So the pre-orders will be open until end of September, and then Cammy will follow suit probably around October or November, and Chun-Li will be early 2018, right?
Okay, so then when I'm talking about, you've got, this is a very unique sort of thing that I've not really even seen before. These sort of all interchange and go in with each other. Can you mix and match these pieces, these 3?
No, they don't mix and match. You cannot. You can put, say, Chun-Li with Juri,
yes,
right? But the setup is that this scene and diorama was inspired by the opening cinematic of Super Street Fighter 4, where you see Chun-Li and Cammy fighting Juri. Yeah. So it's mainly against Juri. Yeah. So you can actually put Chun-Li with Juri, or Cammy against Juri, or all 3 together.
Yeah, or you could do it. You could turn Cammy a little bit?
You could even have
pretty much buy any of these 3 and put them with each other.
If you wish to. Yeah, but
nice.
The perfect and ideal setup is both of them fighting against Juri. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Is she that hot? Is she that tough? Yeah.
Yeah. She's tough.
She's tough. Yeah, she's beautiful. It looks cracking. Colors amazing.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Yeah. These were sculpted by. So these were sculpted by Wanda. He's one of our artists that we work with. He also sculpted our DMC dioramas. And the Thundercats base as well. Yes.
The Devil May Cry, the 4 pieces.
Yeah. So he's actually here doing a demo this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
what's the situation with the Cammy and the Chun-Li? When are we expecting to see them come up for pre-order? Because they're not available as yet, right?
Yes. So the reason for that is we actually plan pre-orders for these 3 consecutively in 3 consecutive months.
Okay.
But actually our customers told us that they prefer our pre-orders to be a bit more spaced out. So we said, okay, we'll probably delay a couple of months between them, so people get time to prepare themselves for each pre-order. So now Juri.
What are these retailing at?
So the retail for Juri at the moment is $396 US.
Is that it?
Yeah.
But I think you should charge more. Very reasonable.
Yeah. So, but actually, even then, we know that these are 1/6 scale, right? Our for example, like our Ken, right?
Yes.
But because these are female, and according to official stats, they're slightly smaller.
Okay.
So what we are planning is that down the road for Cammy and Chun-Li, we'll also try to be even more reasonable with the price.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if you have Juri, you then would get Chun-Li or the Cammy for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, that will be there. You'll get a discount on them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And also the retail price, we are going to lower it even further.
You're going to drop it even more.
Yeah.
Wow, okay,
so we want it to be more affordable for the collectors, and when they buy it, of course, we want to deliver the most the highest quality that we can, and also want to make it worth their money. Right?
Yeah. That's great. Okay, I want to go over because I want to talk about those bad boys over there.
All right.
Okay?
All right. So.
Well, no, I tell you something. We pre-ordered these. We managed to grab these, and me and Alex has the classic Ryu. I have the evil Ryu, and I just want to say how super impressed we are. I mean, personally, I've said it before, I think this evil Ryu is the best evil Ryu on the market. If you're thinking of making an evil Ryu, I suggest you don't even bother, don't even waste your time, because this is an unbelievable. I'm a big fan of the character myself, and I really think you captured it beautifully. So I just want to say thank you for a wonderful job there. Tell me about these pieces, though.
Okay, so the credit, a lot of the credit has to go to the sculptor as well, who is Vimal. He's been...
Kakurta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that, didn't you? That I knew who that was. See that?
Yeah. So, you know, he's been doing an amazing job for us, and this was his first project with us. And I think, you know, he captured Ryu and Evil Ryu's intensity. I mean, Ryu's calmness and, you know, demeanor, and then Evil Ryu's intensity and rage very well. And
that's the whole theme is the yin and yang,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's I mean, grass is, you know, what we're talking about is you've got growth, you've got nature, you've got elements, you've got calm, which is, you know, typical Ryu, and then obviously you've got when it all turns to hell, you know, because when a calm man loses his shit, he loses it bad, yeah. So that's I sort of got that.
Yeah, so that's what the whole concept is based around, right? So yeah, I mean, even the pose that Ryu is in is his classic Ansatsuken pose, which is his fighting style pose, which he learned from Goken.
Yes.
Right? So this is the classic pose, and then you have Evil Ryu is like going completely crazy.
Converted to the yes.
Tatsui no Hado.
Hey, give that. Look at that. That was good.
Yeah, we are fans, right? We should know our shit.
Well, we should, but we are Japanese is a little lacking, I'm afraid, in places. Right, so tell me about the simple VAT. What's the edition size numbers on these?
These are 220 and pretty much... These are 220 worldwide and pretty much sold out on our website right now.
Wow.
We did reserve some for the convention here.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it's
you have a few limited.
Yeah, a few limited. We reserve for conventions. We hold them and you know, when fans ask for it, you know, we just sell a few.
So therefore, maybe the best idea is that when this con's over, people should check your website and see if there's any more. Are you going to put them back up on there?
No, we will probably not put it up on our website, but maybe if they manage to come to cons, and then sometimes our retailers also might have stock, so they can check with them.
What retailers are you using?
We are using BBTS, obviously.
Big Bad Toy Store, is that?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
And then also Tsume is carrying our products as well. They're a new partner, and there are other retailers in the region in Asia as well.
Yeah. Great, perfect. Okay. Alex wants to know about these T-shirts. He's gesturing to me ever so subtly. I want these. He wants these T-shirts. So you better sort us out. So lots of T-shirts.
Yeah. You can pick your design and we'll give it to you. So this is actually new. I mean,
oh really?
This is the first time we're launching our T-shirts this weekend.
Yep.
Right. So these are officially licensed, obviously, and because we had art prints been selling for a while now, and a lot of our fans have been showing interest, and like not everybody has place for posters, right?
Yeah.
And you know they want to wear the artwork, so we decided, all right, you know, we have great artists.
I know this from somewhere. This sort of like.
There's an art print we also have.
Is that what it's from? It's based on that print, yeah? Because I know I've seen that before.
Yeah. So basically, it's the Shadaloo bosses. We have our new license here, Kyo and Yuri. Then Sakura.
Is that the SNK stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And then we have
Suki.
Sakura.
God damn it.
Yeah, and then that's our original design done by our art director here.
And these are on your website too?
Yeah. So we just launched them this weekend.
Great.
Right, yeah.
So if you want a good shirt, you know where to come to. I want to go on to the. So this is where the prints actually. This is where the prints actually come from.
We've been having prints on sale for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So we've added some to the collection, and you can actually see our brand new print, Guile versus Nash.
Yes, which we will be sharing. We're just keeping you in suspense, keeping you waiting from the end of Elite.
Yeah. So these are our prints, and we still have more on our website. Yeah.
Amazing, really, really nice. I've got to say, that is spot on to the portrait of Jury.
Yeah. So
that is really like that's pretty much spot on.
Yeah, but the artist Art Germ is quite well known for having excellent portraits of females. So
yeah, but I mean your statue itself is pretty much as like that.
We reference a lot of different.
It's close, man. It's nice.
Yeah. We always try to capture the artist as best as we can. Right. I mean, capture the portrait as best as we can.
Yes.
Right. So it's one of the most important aspects.
I dig in that, man. That's a nice print, that. Isn't it? That's crazy, that.
Yeah, so we are fortunate enough to work with a lot of different artists from around the world to bring their own style, bring their own take on the characters. Yeah. And of course, everything has to be approved by Capcom, and so far they've liked our work.
They've been good for you, yeah? They've been good. That's great. Okay, so we go on to the This is
Yeah.
Battle of the Brothers.
Yeah, Battle of the Brothers.
Battle of the Brothers.
So yeah, this.
We had to give this away. We had to give this away in a competition. Rodney Jones, you suck, man. Should have never. We would have kept this thing.
Okay, so yeah, Battle of the Brothers. This has been going on for quite some time now, but Ken has been sold out. Yeah, so
Sold out. Sold out. Can't have it. No, can't have it.
so yeah, so at the con this weekend we did an early pre-orders start of Ryu. And yeah, so the response has been quite well so far.
What do you get with this piece, switch out wise?
Okay, so right now we have the red bandana head, which is the exclusive for our website. So those who order from us will get this extra head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the default head is the alpha head, which is you saw the long hair Ken has, which is usually because these designs are based off the alpha design, right?
Yes.
So the default that everybody gets is the alpha head.
It's all
Right.
uniform.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah. So everybody's from the same series, but now what we have here is displaying is the normal, the adult Ken and adult Ryu. So the Ryu has the red bandana, which he got from Ken, obviously, and then now Ken doesn't have the bandana anymore because he has a short hair.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
And this is there a switch out?
Yeah,
arm?
so there's a switch out arm that you can swap for Ryu's left arm and have him blocking Ken's kick.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. So these are just the first two characters. We have Goken and Goki upcoming. Goki obviously being Akuma in the US.
Does it work? Is it? Can you show me?
No, we're still working on it. And I have to give credit to...
Is it high? Is it a high block? I mean, look at that. See
yeah.
that? Look at that. And that's some guns, boy.
yeah.
So it must like sit sort of up.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's kind of glued there, so we don't have a
Yeah.
magnet.
Well, a lot of the stuff at the console, they're not touched.
Yeah.
They don't fall off.
Yeah.
I know that's.
Yeah.
I mean, XM and everyone else is using the same strategy.
Yeah.
They're making sure it's all solid so that people don't come and just like pull an arm off
Yeah.
by accident. But I could just imagine that blocking in there. That's nice. I really like that concept. That's really nice, man.
Yeah, so so far, of course, Goken and Goki is upcoming.
He's not very subtle with you. You have to forgive me.
Yeah, so obviously this is Ryu and Ken, but we have Goken and Goki coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Goken and who?
Akuma.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
Oni or
Akuma.
the proper Akuma, like the red-headed one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's why it's called Battle of the Brothers, because it's Ryu and Ken going at each other. Then you have Goken and Akuma going at each other, because who are brothers as well.
Yeah, of course.
And then you also can interchange all these characters any way you want. You could have Ryu and Ken against Akuma. You could have Ryu and Ken sparring against their master Goken.
That's
and
crazy.
Yeah, you
that's
can
crazy.
Yeah, you can have Goken just fighting Ryu. You can have Goken just fighting Ken, and you can just mix and match in so many ways if you have these four characters.
You have them all four together.
Yes, of course.
And so you could put them. Is it?
Oh no, we can have three characters at a time.
Yes.
But we're also looking at how if we can have the fourth. I mean, all four characters in one diorama.
Yes.
But the original, the design was based on having three characters, so two going against one.
Yes.
But of course, you can have one-on-one as well.
So maybe like something over here or something over there. Yeah, I like that. Nice
Yeah.
idea.
So but I have to give credit to Thiago, who's the sculptor, Thiago Provin.
Yes.
I mean, he's been doing an amazing job. I mean, these are traditionally sculpted. Most of
hand sculpted.
Yes.
All of these are hand sculpted.
Yeah, hand sculpted.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he's been doing a great job with those. He's also the one who's sculpted our Thundercats.
Yeah.
So he's right now working on Goken and Goki, and we'll have teasers and images of those pretty soon, because his priority now is getting those two characters done, because there's been so many people waiting for this for so long.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. I mean, they're sort of my characters now. I like Ryu and Ken, but I gotta say the Akuma and Guken, they're sort of my that's my ultimate
big
evil
boys.
versus Ryu. Evil versus good and stuff.
yeah.
It's right up my street. Okay, let's move on to the big share. Yeah.
Sure.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Is this Rachel?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Okay, so this is our first statue from BlazBlue. Okay, this is our new licensed partner. They make fighting games,
Okay.
right? They're more well known for Guilty Gear, if you've heard of the game.
No.
Okay, so it's a Japanese you know, it's a niche kind of game, but it's quite popular with a lot of people.
Yep.
And BlazBlue this character is from BlazBlue. She's a vampire. She has a cat that can transform into an umbrella, so she's kind of floating, right? So this statue is actually planned to be a levitating statue, like our M Bison.
Really? So
Yes.
none of this will be, it'll be
we
up
will
with on the base.
we will have a base. So there's just like our M Bison, which he also has a base where he can stand on.
Yes.
She will also have this base, but we'll also offer the option of having her in a levitation device where she's really floating as well.
You just have no limits, Steve. You have no limits. You're not afraid, man.
If you're not pushing the limits, why are you doing it anyway?
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta do something and you gotta push the limits.
This is what Alex tells me every day. I know. You're probably right. I mean, it's quite eerie. This.
Yeah, she's a vampire, so.
I know, but there's something creepy about it. Like, you know, it's a bit scary. It freaks me out a little bit. You know, I mean, you know, on the swing and all that sort of. You know, there's madness.
Yeah,
what sort of colours are we sort of looking at here with this sort of piece?
The colors is she wears a black dress.
Okay.
Navy bluish, dark navy bluish kind of colors going around. Some reds and things like that. So we'll have
quite a vibrant piece then, like with the reds and the blacks. A good mix, a good combination.
Yeah. So there will be colored pictures, obviously. So this is just the unpainted prototype.
Yeah, early prototype, isn't it? Okay, I can't wait anymore. I can't wait. Stop making me wait. All right. I don't want to talk about any more T-shirts or how nice the framing is. I want to talk about this, because this is one of my stars of the con for me. Diorama-wise, this is crazy, man.
Yeah. So this is the much anticipated piece. I think a lot of people have messaged me asking, when is this coming out? When do we pre-order this? Do we have more pictures? Even this morning on the way here, people was messaging me, do you have pictures of these guys? Even,
Yeah.
And thankfully one of our fans posted more pictures of him. And obviously you guys are going to as well. So this is Guile versus Nash / Charlie.
Well, we call him Charlie, and the dude looks at us like we're slightly special.
I'm cool.
Who is this Charlie dude you refer to? No, it's just, for us. Why do we call him that? Is that just in the UK? Ah. Nash is much cooler name, man. Charlie sucks. We should have just gone with Nash. I mean, I think it's absolutely stunning. Tell me about what we can expect here in terms of. I mean, this looks very early prototype, but it's super clean sculpt here.
So again, it's sculpted by Vima. Yeah. So he's done an outstanding job on them, and the whole design is based around Guile and Nash being best buddies, but of course they
and they're fighting at the airfield. So this is on the wing. Is this the wing? That's the engine. That's the engine. And the wing of the plane, which is in Guile's level during the games, right? In Street Fighter games.
So the base was inspired by the jet plane that's in the level. So
because they're both pilots, aren't they? They're both. Yeah.
Hence the name War Heroes. So we call this diorama.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So so we have Guile doing his classic Sonic Hurricane, and then you have Nash doing his moonsault.
Who's coming out better here?
I'll let you decide.
I told you already. I'd say Guile's going to get a big axe wedge cut into that nice throw of his, man. He's going to get a nice slap in the middle of his forehead. Before he can close his arms, that's going to go into his face.
Oh, come on. Give him some credit, man.
Guile, Alex has confirmed it. Guile is screwed. But, okay, I mean, I'm digging this. What sort of colours are we looking at, Deep? What's your plans, man, for this type of thing? Is Guile going classic?
Yes, so the designs for both characters are going for the classic alpha design.
Yeah.
Right. So so the paint job we want to make sure is comes out as best as possible.
Camouflage type of bottoms and then a green string sort of vest. He's gonna have his dog tags on.
Yeah, obviously. So again, as this is an early prototype, we don't have the dog tags yet.
Yeah. But they will have, yes.
Yeah, obviously, and we're also looking at having shades for Guile, so swap out shades. You can take out.
Oh, that's nice, man. Yeah, I like that idea.
I mean, come on, Guile without shades. We need those shades.
What sort of clear resin colours are we looking to see? I'm guessing like a faded yellowy for Guile, and then maybe the blue for Charlie. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah. So just following what's the effect in the game.
Excuse me. And then we're the same sort of thing, yellow, and are you going with the green bombs?
Yeah. It's the classic Nash colors. So, I mean, we want to make sure the colors do justice to the sculpt. So the sculpt is turned out really well, and we're quite happy with it.
It's beautiful, man. Yeah, it really is. It's I mean, especially the faces. The faces are insane. Absolutely. I think it's some of the best likeness portraits on your dioramas I've seen. Ken is exceptional, really nice as the Ken, and the girls are looking good. But I think this is really, 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 I think this is top stuff.
Thanks
really
a lot.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think we like your men in uniform.
I do like my men in uniform, he's right, I do. I like, you know, that's why I'm digging the Captain America that you're
I see. So it all makes sense now.
It all comes together like a well-placed plan.
Yeah.
When are we expected to see this available for pre-order?
We are targeting early Q1 2018.
Okay.
So yeah, so
not long now then, 3 months? 3-4 months?
Yeah, about there. So yeah, I mean obviously it needs to be painted, and we need to add in all the accessories that can be interchanged, like Guile's shades. Nash also needs his shades. He's always wearing them.
Yeah.
Those probably won't be swap out because that's who he is. He needs his shades to fight. So and the base we also, I mean obviously will be separate. You can buy them individually and then connect.
So this will maybe come apart here.
Yeah. Obviously. So now it's connected, but we'll have the two bases separately. You will be seeing the details inside the wing when, when you take them apart, and yeah.
So this is what's going to end up. This is what's going to end up being next, and then we're thinking about the Akuma and the Guken stuff, yeah.
Yes.
So that's sort of how it will roll out.
Yeah. So because I mean again, it's not just Street Fighter that we're working on, right?
Yeah.
So we're working on King of Fighters.
Because you've just acquired the SNK line, yes?
Yeah, we have like a lot of SNK products planned.
Yes.
And we're already working on. We've shown some teasers of what we are working on right now. We'll be having a bunch of range of products coming out from the SNK line. We're working with Arc System Works for the BlazBlue line, and then we also have Guilty Gear statue of Dizzy, the girl with the wings. I think we've shown teasers of her as well.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to be at the convention, but we didn't. The 3D print didn't make it on time, so we didn't show.
A lot of that has happened throughout actually as well. There's always that element, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming from the factories themselves.
Yeah. So and then we have also our Monster Hunter line. We have teased that we have the license, but we haven't shown anything yet. We did tease.
What's Monster Hunter? I know that. Why do I know that? Monster Hunter.
Yeah, so we're working on that, and as he said, big dragon, right? So it takes a while to get the thing done. So we'll have images of those pretty soon, and and then our fans also have been asking us, because our Devil May Cry dioramas were so successful.
Huge, massive.
And people really love them, and we've just shipped most of them out recently. So they're
getting in hand now.
Yeah,
that's when it all goes crazy, is when it gets in hand. Yeah.
So. People have been asking, what are we going to do next with that in that series as well. So we have a lot of things planned, and we just want to make sure everything is nicely spaced out and to the best of the best quality that we can deliver. Yeah.
Well, that's I just want to say massive shout, massive love to Adib and Kinetiquettes for giving us this time and give us this exclusive around the place. Wish you every success. Thank you very much. We love your stuff. So really good luck. All the best of luck. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Stay strong. Peace.